All right, sorry for the creepy lighting. You'll get over it. So I've had this project I've sort of been putting off, and I was thinking about streaming it, but me and streaming just seem to not really go hand in. Plus, like having like a project for streaming, it just puts more pressure on it. So I figured I'd just do a YouTube video of it. Probably be easier. Plus, like it's my first sort of like mess around project like this. I'm gonna be making like a canvas holder storage thing with like racks so I can like slide them in and stuff. It's already pretty late at night, but in order to try not to delay it more, I'm gonna be drilling a bunch of holes in some dowels that I need to be using. So I'm gonna go try to get all those marked as center as possible and just start drilling some holes. So whenever I put some screws in there to hold them in, they don't split. And I'll also show you guys, you know, all the stuff I have so you guys actually know. I already done it a little bit just to sort of test everything, be sure it was all working how I was thinking of it in my head. And yeah, now it's just sort of finalizing it, well, I guess kind of just starting it. I've really only done like the bare minimum. Okay, so it's been like 3 days since I recorded that first part. Still absolutely 0 holes truly drilled, only the marks made, but it's time. I'm being lazy. I'm not really being lazy, it's just like every single time I think about doing it. No, wait, yeah, I'm being lazy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is easier if I just show it and then do commentary after, actually. So maybe I'll just do that. These are all put together. Then I have essentially the same thing for the other side that I then also have to mark, as you can see with all these, and drill out. Also, don't laugh at how small my work area is, okay? It's a very small table is all I had. Damn it, now I need to clamp it to the table. Oops. Essentially what we're going to be doing here is I'm trying to learn how to use a camera. You know what I'm saying? This is a good angle. Where am I even at? That's a bad angle. Okay, so I moved my camera and stuff, but I'd screwed in another one, and then this happened. Didn't even exit this board. It looks like I might have been slightly off straight down. I mean, I have other drill bits, but it's stuck in there, so I gotta find my pliers and get this thing out. New drill bit acquired. Got some of the old bit out. The old one, it maybe hit this thing. I don't know what it is, but it's very hard. So far, so good. Okay. Might also put it deep into these holes because they're not there. Well, that one is, but that's a dowel hole. These two aren't dowel holes, they're mountain holes. Stop looking at my wood, you weirdos. I matched these drill holes with the one that was already done. Align these, which really shouldn't be too difficult, and then just drill a hole in it, and then drill more holes. A lot of drilling today. If you or loved one's been drilled recently, well, lucky you. I should say lucky you unless like only your loved one was drilled and you still weren't, because that might be a problem. All those now have a hole. Granted, these are only like half amount total that I need. Total, I'm gonna need 30 when it's all said and done. So, thumbs up. Okay, so I have a couple updates. One, the battery died. My camera battery is also about to die, but the drill bit is out. So I just got to charge up the battery, charge up my camera battery, and we're almost there. I got a little bit more holes drilled, and we just got a couple more holes. I've never drilled so many holes in my whole entire life. I want to apologize now, by the way, for how bad this video is just gonna be. I've gotten all the holes drilled. I got the battery replaced, and I figured I'd just take care of it because it was quick and simple. So I got those sorted. These connected. This one's connected. Now I just got to do this one, and it's pretty much just going through with all the dowels. Now I know you might be looking and be like, hey, wait, they're offset, and I did that so I could take the dowels out and fold it up, sort of like you're seeing back there. You see how it's folded? Yeah, I did that on purpose. can't even see it. It's like right there. Holy shit. I'm afraid if I try to push it in anymore, I'm just gonna fully strip this screw head. Okay, never mind. I got it. Boom. Never thought of the best way to connect the top, or if I should just connect the sides. Yeah, then it's just gonna be these all the way down. See, and then I can just boop. But like multiple times, you know? So I double screwed these sides in, make it more sturdy just so it doesn't move as much. I still cut up a board, I have another one, that can fit here, and I still might do, I guess I'd have to fit this way. Mark a line, so that it rotates. I just gotta make that parallel. Excuse me. Okay, you could have moved a little bit. Geez, you just stood there, asshole. It's good enough. Oh shit, it's sturdy. I can tip it, it doesn't fall. Okay, yeah, that one just fell out. Cool, yeah, I'm gonna work on this later when it's maybe cooler because I'm sweating from like 10, 15 minutes of work because it's like 90 degrees out. Excuse me again. No, still standing there? Cool. Shit. One of these top dowels, I don't know if it's warped or if it's just, I feel like it was already like this and it was one of the first ones I put on. So I think it's just warped, unfortunately. Which really isn't too big of a deal. It doesn't have to be perfect, luckily. Nice and set, screw it in. Now let's remember our notes. We need a longer screw. Nice. You guys can't even see anything I was talking about that whole time. It's awesome. But yeah, I was like, is this one warping? Yeah, I think it's warped a little bit. Oh, you remember there's an easier way to do it the rest of the way, but 2020 hindsight and shit, you know? Aww. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if it's just because they're not sitting super straight on the bottom, but they literally like go, they're all slightly different lengths. See here, these are our culprits of the unevenness. They're all different slightly. The other side, they're mostly flat against each other. So this one should fit fine. I think this is the extra long one that I still have to take a couple millimeters off of. Yeah, that's definitely like 2 millimeters it needs to come off. And so it's sanding technique. Let's see if it works. I also might start a fire, so who knows. Has that done anything? Okay, I think that might suck. All right, battery's about to die, so I'll finish. I'll get this. I got to buy more dowels anyways. I'm sweating like motherfucking my house. All right, one final update. Just because I was about to put the final one on, and then oopsies. Okay, so here it is. The final. So far-ish. Actually, to be fair, it's not done. I re-put those on the outside. Those on the inside just because like they'll be leaning in, so I feel like it makes more sense to have the support there, and because I put the feety, like there's little cushion feet under there that are on those, and I felt like it made more sense for all the weight to like pull it in onto those things instead of having them like opposite and be like pulling out more. I don't know, it might not make any sense, but in my brain it sure did. I have these in here now, which are like I think it's like 1.5 by 7.5, like 0.75. And I'm gonna put another one up on like the top, kind of pretty much where this dowel is. Once I do that, I'm gonna put little poles coming down off of it to hold these. That way then I can have this whole middle section just be a rack to hold paintings vertically instead of laying down horizontally. Horizontally is good for some unused canvases and just other things, or if I want one to dry. Like I worked on this yesterday and just put it up here so it could dry. So, but yeah, it's coming along nicely. I think it's a bit more sturdy than it once was, but it won't be perfectly sturdy until I get like cross supports going between these two, which I do plan on adding. I just have to get a board of the right size. So yeah, there it is. Turned out pretty nice. It's gonna be really nice once it's all complete.